preaching to a few folks. You've already made up in your mind to pick up your bed and walk out of depression, walk out of oppression, walk out of that bad relationship, walk out of that bad marriage, walk out of that thing that's been hindering you, walk out of that thing that's been keeping you back. Get up out in this atmosphere and walk out of it, walk out of it, walk out of it. Somebody walk out of it, walk out of it, walk out of it, walk out of it. Pick up your bed and walk out of it. Glory be to Jesus. Hallelujah. Sufficient grace. Whenever, take your seats, whenever the flesh is dumb to the spirit, you must understand that the flesh may not be lame, but lameness occurs in the spirit. Whenever the flesh is authoritative over the spirit, lameness occurs. Whenever the flesh governs the spirit, lameness occurs. Whenever the flesh supersedes the spirit, sufficient grace and lameness occur. Look at the person next to you and say to them, get into the spirit. Look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, get into the spirit. Come on, somebody, touch on somebody. Say, I touch and agree with you today that you can get into the spirit. Touch and agree with someone that they get into the spirit. Sufficient grace. The third thing we observe in verse 3 is about to get good. Is that from his mother's womb he was carried. In other words, sufficient grace, they toted him around. From he was born, he was never able, sufficient grace, to carry himself. He was lean to the point where he always needed people. You see, a baby, we can understand. That's acceptable for them to be carried. Preaching here. But when the biological process starts to develop you into adulthood, there should be an independent transition for you to begin to stand up on your own. But this sick man wasn't privy to that experience. All his life he depended upon others for mobility. All his life he needed help getting from one destination to the next. All his life he needed assistance to get to the bus stop, and when he reached to the bus stop they had to help him on the bus. Great God, I feel like preaching to somebody. All his life he needed help to get to the food store, and when he reached to the food store they had to help him when he got in the food store, and they had to help him when he get out the food store. All his